Welcome to the Travel Man channel. Today, we're in Port Isaac, a charming fishing village on the north coast of Cornwall, England. This place is known for its narrow winding streets, whitewashed cottages, and dramatic cliffs overlooking the Atlantic. The village has a quiet, traditional feel, fishing boats, stone houses, and a small harbour shaped by the tides. Many people might recognize it from TV shows like Doc Martin, but beyond the screen, it's a real working village with a strong connection to the sea. As we walk through today's video, we'll explore the coastline, the historic harbour, and the beautiful Cornish scenery that surrounds this village. Cornwall is a region on the southwestern tip of England, known for its rugged coastal cliffs, sheltered coves, fishing villages, and dramatic views of the Atlantic. The county has a strong identity thanks to its ancient history, maritime traditions, and unique geography. Over centuries, the coastline has shaped the local way of life. Fishing, mining, and trade have always been central to the region. Cornwall was once heavily involved in tin mining, and you can still find old chimneys and abandoned engine houses scattered across the hillsides, especially in areas like Polduck Country and Bodmin Moor. The maritime location has brought both opportunity and danger. The waves and unpredictable weather have made the coastline beautiful but also risky for sailors. Because of that, many of the towns here have grown around the sea. Places like Port Isaac, St. Ives, and Newquay have always depended on fishing and boats. Today, tourism has become the main reason people come to Cornwall. The region is famous for scenic views, Cornish pasties, fresh seafood, and narrow roads that lead to sandy beaches. Summer is the busiest time, when visitors come to enjoy the sun, surfing, kayaking, paddleboarding, and walking along the southwest coast path. The fishing village of Port Isaac, for example, has become more popular in recent years. It is known not only for its dramatic cliffs and winding lanes, but also as the filming location for the TV series Doc Martin. Many guests come to see the pretty cottages, old harbour, and views across the cove. Cornwall also has a mild climate. Because of the sea, the region is warmer than much of the UK and supports plants like palm trees and subtropical flowers. This is why many gardens thrive here, including the Eden Project and gardens around the coast. Despite the tourist pull, Cornwall still keeps its quiet and traditional way of life. In the small towns, you will find local shops selling seafood, handmade crafts, and Cornish ice cream. When I set off to explore Port Isaac, the weather was calm, a little cloudy, but perfect for walking. Instead of rushing straight into the village, I followed the footpath that winds up the hillside. As I climbed, the views began to open up behind me. The small white cottages, narrow winding streets, and fishing boats in the harbour slowly came into sight. The air smelled of salt, seaweed, and damp grass, that classic coastal scent that tells you you're in Cornwall. The path along the cliffs is not difficult, but it makes you slow down. The coastal path in Port Isaac continues to curve around the hillside, so I followed it, step by step, and I could see the path rising ahead. A few other walkers passed by, most of them heading in the same direction, all of us drawn to that one spot on the cliffs that everyone recommends. The trail became a little steeper, but not difficult. I kept walking until I spotted a few simple wooden benches placed right at the edge of the headland. These benches don't look like much from a distance, but when you finally reach them, they make perfect sense. They're there for people to pause, to sit, to look out over the sea. I sat down on one of them, and the whole view opened up, the harbour behind me, the cliffs on both sides, and nothing but the open ocean in front. Seagulls drifted past on the wind, almost effortlessly. The sound of the waves was distant but steady. The sky was a bit cloudy, but patches of light broke through and reflected on the water. You don't need to do anything in this moment. Just sit. Watch. Breathe. This is one of those places where people come to think, to relax, or just to enjoy the view without doing anything at all. I could hear the gulls above, calling out as they glided in the wind. Some parts of the trail were muddy, some rocky, and every turn revealed a new scene, a hidden cove, a steep drop, or a view of the village from a new angle. As I walked further, past the last few houses, Port Isaac looked even smaller, almost tucked into the cliffs for shelter. The harbour was behind me now, and all I could hear was the sea hitting the rocks below. It made the whole place feel timeless, like people have been walking these cliffs for centuries, long before cameras and holidays. A few other walkers passed by, some with dogs, some just taking in the fresh air, all of them quiet, just enjoying the view. Looking back, the village seemed to float between land and sea. You can see why artists, writers, and filmmakers are drawn to this place. It's peaceful but dramatic. Simple but full of character. And being here on foot, rather than just seeing it from the road, makes the experience more real. You feel the wind, you hear the waves, you notice every little detail, from the cracks in the cliffs to the old fishing ropes by the harbour wall. And just like that, our journey through Port Isaac comes to an end. From the rugged cliffs to the whispering sea breeze and hidden corners of this charming village, I hope you felt like you were right here walking beside me. Thank you so much for spending your time with me on this adventure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It truly helps more than you know. Your support keeps these travels going, and I can't wait to take you along for the next one. Until then, stay curious, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next adventure.